classic rock station.
And we welcome you back here to Steelman Fieldhouse as we get set for men's action on the Great American Conference State tonight as the Weevils take on the Savage Storm of Southeastern Oklahoma. Southeastern comes in tied for first place in the Great American Conference. They are tied with Arkansas Tech with a record of 11-3. The Weevils are in fourth place and tied with two other teams. You got Oklahoma Baptist at 7-7, UAM at 7-7, and Southwestern Oklahoma State at 7-7. So let's just run down the standings for you. Of course, Arkansas Tech and Southeastern are tied for first and second, whoever there is. Third place right now is Northwestern Oklahoma at 9-5. Then, as I said, Oklahoma Baptist, Arkansas Monticello, and Southwestern Oklahoma are tied for fourth, fifth, and sixth place. Seventh place goes to Southern Nazarene, but they're also tied with Harding and Southern Arkansas. They only take 8 teams to the conference tournament. You look at the rest of the standings, East Central is at 5-9. That's who we play on Saturday. Henderson State's at 5-9, and Washington Baptist 4-10. Really, nobody's out of postseason play possibilities. But we've got 8 games left, including tonight, 7 after tonight. We'll see how it all works out. We'll take a break. We'll be back with a look at the starting lineups in just a moment.
Bellevue Estates Healthcare and Rehabilitation Center in person for yourself. We would love to show you around and answer your questions. Peace of mind comes when you know your loved one is in good hands. Whether you're looking for short-term, long-term, or private rehabilitation, Bellevue Estates at 1052 Old Warren Road in Monticello can provide the care you need. Just call 870-367-0044 for more information.
Hello, this is Kerry Hartness with Union Bank and Trust. Are you looking to get a loan for a car, truck, ATV, camper, tractor, or boat? If so, I can help you with fast closing times, competitive rates, and service after the loan that can't be beat. For over 135 years, Union Bank has helped the people of Monticello and Southeast Arkansas with their lending and banking needs. So stop by my office or call me at 870-460-6400 and let me show you how easy the lending process can be. Union Bank and Trust, member FDIC, financing with approved credit.
I'm Peggy Doss, Chancellor of the University of Arkansas at Monticello and proud UAM graduate since class of 1953. UAM is a destination for learning and not just for our region. In fact, current UAM students come to Southeast Arkansas from more than 39 states and 6 countries. With students in Crockett, McGee, Monticello, and online, we offer more than 70 affordable and recognized programs of study. More than 19,000 alumni living all over the world are proud to be united by UAM. We want you to be a part of our UAM family. Visit uamont.edu for more information.
Maxwell Hardwood Flooring in Monticello is a proud sponsor of this athletic event. Building a strong team takes commitment and hard work. Maxwell Hardwood Flooring understands the concept of teamwork. Whether it's building the finest hardwood flooring in the nation or having a winning team, it takes teamwork and dedication to get the job done. Be a part of a winning team by following your favorite team and joining your friends at Maxwell Hardwood Flooring and wishing them the best.
As we get set for tonight's ball game between the Weevils of UAM and the Savage Storm of Southeastern Oklahoma State University. The last time these two teams met, the Weevils led at halftime. They're on the road, 38-31. But ended up getting beat 85-69 was the final score in that one. We got 54-31 in the second half by Southeastern. The Weevils had 24 turnovers in that ball game, and Coach Stapp just talked about it after the game that night. That how can you have so many turnovers in one ball game? Let's look at the starters for you. First of all, for Southeast Oklahoma, they will start at guard, a junior out of Bethany, Oklahoma. He had 33 points against the Weevils last time, Brennan Burns. At guard, a junior out of San Marcos, California, Cody Clouette. At guard, a sophomore out of Gainesville, Texas, That is Landon Condiff at forward, a senior out of Norway, Australia, Kyle Leslie, and out of Rockville, Texas, a sophomore forward, Chandler Dickinson. For the Boll Weevils, they look for the same starting five that we've been seeing for Coach Chad Tapp, and it will be. Out of LaRue, Texas, the junior at guard, 6'4", Isaac Jackson, averaging 21 points a ball game for the Weevils. Josh Denton, the junior out of Maumelle, 6'6". Wesley Booker, the sophomore out of Mount Vernon, Arkansas. And then Zane Nelson, the junior out of Birmingham, Alabama. He's averaging 20 points a ball game. And Tamir Krupaliya, the junior out of Bosnia Sarajevo. Opening tips up and controlled by the Savage Storm. Weevils open up in a man-to-man defense. Ball's going to be loose on the floor. And the Weevils are going to come up with a loose basketball as Zane Nelson tracks it down. Nelson, the Weevils go into their half-court offense right off the bat after they forced a turnover by Southeastern. Denton out deep on the left wing, looking, bounce pass goes to Krupaliya on the left elbow. They give it to Jackson. Jackson too hard with the shot. It's no good. Savage Storm with a rebound, and they'll bring it back up the floor. They get it to Brennan Burns. Burns goes it out, leaves it to Leslie. Kyle Leslie. Top of the key now off to Cody 𝗗𝗏. 𝗗𝗏, they work it around the perimeter to Conda. Three-pointer in the left corner on the way, no good. Isaac Jackson collects a rebound for the Boll Weevils. Nothing our scores. We played 1 minute here in the first half. Wesley Booker with the basketball. They go to Krupaliya, this time at the right elbow. Krupaliya turns, faces the basket, now backs his way in. A little hook shot off the glass and good. Tamir Krupaliya opens up the scoring for the Weevils. UAM leads it 2-0 here in the early going. 18:40 left to play first half. Savage Storm with the basketball. Burns kicks to the right side. Dickinson back to Burns. Top of the key. He'll penetrate. Goes in the paint. His shot blocked by Wesley Booker, and it goes out of bounds. And that'll bring the crowd off their feet. Wesley Booker with a block. With 12 on the shot clock. Southeastern's going to inbound it on the baseline now. Clean block by Wesley Booker. Weevils lead it 2-0. 12 seconds on the shot clock for Southeastern as they'll get set to inbound. If they do, they get it in. Condiff, they go up top of the key now. Get it off to 𝗗𝗏, right side. Three-pointer on the way. It's good. And that's going to be Kyle Leslie with the three. And just like that, we've got a lead change. And a steal on the inbounds pass. That's going to be Brennan Burns with a basket. That's a three-pointer as well. And it's 6-2. All of a sudden, they have a 4-point lead. 6-2. Again, pressure in the backcourt. Isaac Jackson will break it across the timeline, takes it into the paint, kicks it off the glass, and go. Isaac Jackson said, "You're not stopping me. I'm going all the way to the hole." 6-4. Weevils trail by 2. The Savage Storm with it front court. 17:35 left to play. First half. They're working off 𝗗𝗏. Condiff, they'll throw it away. It'll be a turnover against Southeastern. The Weevils will get it back. 17:31 to play in the half. 6-4. Coach Chad Tapp up directing traffic. He and along with Coach Rodney Clark, assistant coach over there for the Boll Weevils. Weevils get it in. Zane Nelson will get it across the timeline as he gets it into the front court for UAM with 20 seconds on the shot clock. They get it now to Josh Denton. Denton back to Krupaliya at the right elbow. You can look at him. He turns and faces the basket again. Krupaliya backing his way in. Goes up high off the glass. Too hard. Wesley Booker with the offensive rebound and the putback up and in good. Wesley Booker with the offensive board to put back. We're tied at 6 apiece now. Just under 17 to play and another turnover against Southeastern. They were trying to bounce it inside to Chandler Dickinson. It went through his hands and out of bounds. Weevils will inbound again against pressure in the backcourt. Get it into Krupaliya. Krupaliya gives it up to Jackson. Jackson now off to Nelson, now to Denton. The Weevils working against a man-to-man defense by the Savage Storm. Here comes Zane Nelson, they give it to Jackson in the lane, dish it off. 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥, who lays it up and in good. Good ball movement by the Weevils. They got it around. The UAM has regained the lead at 8-6. 16:22 left to play here in the first half. Brennan now, Brennan Burns. Gets it in the corner, off to Condiff. Condiff goes in the lane, dishes it off to Dickinson. Dickinson will lay it up and in. Chandler Dickinson. That'll tie the ball game at 8. Again, block. Weevils break the press, get it ahead. That's Jackson. Jackson going down. His shot no good. Wesley Booker there with another offensive board and a putback. And the Weevils are up 10-8. 15:52 to play now. Three-pointer on the way by Southeastern, no good. Booker with a rebound for the Boll Weevils. Wesley clears it ahead to Zane Nelson. Nelson across the timeline, leaves it up to Denton. Back to Booker, right side on the wing. It goes to Jackson. Jackson to 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥 at the right elbow. Again, 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗟𝗑𝗠𝗥 backing his way in. Goes up, another shot off the glass, won't go. Rebound, Southeastern will have it. Kyle Leslie pulled it down. Ahead they get it to Condiff. Back out front to Brennan Burns. Burns penetrates to the free throw line, gets cut off there nicely. Back out front, three-pointer on the way, no good. Josh Denton gets a rebound on the offside for the Boll Weevils. UAM up 10-8. Here's a foul in the backcourt. It's going to be on Chandler Dickinson as Wesley Booker was trying to take off on the fly. Dickinson got in front of him, commits the foul. His first, but we've got a timeout on the floor. It's 10-8. The Weevils lead it by 2. We're back with more UAM basketball after this timeout.
Brian McDuffie has joined Commercial Bank. Brian and the professional bankers we have on our lending staff are one of the big advantages of banking with a home-owned, home-operated, local bank. We welcome each of you to stop by to meet or reconnect with Brian and see why local relationships are the best relationships. Partner with the community builder in 2024 and let us help you navigate life's financial challenges. Locals serving locals. Commercial Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
𝗟𝗠𝗟 Associates is the place to go for all your monthly accounting and tax service needs. We are conveniently located at 201 South Main, across from the Drew County Courthouse. At 𝗟𝗠𝗟 Associates, we are dedicated to making life a little easier for our clients. Our staff of certified public accountants are always ready to serve you. So call 367-3580 or 367-3457. Schedule an appointment or drop by our office at 201 South Main in Monticello. 𝗟𝗠𝗟 Associates, a proud sponsor of UAM Sports.
It is 10-8. The Boll Weevils have a 2-point lead. We've already had 2 lead changes, 2 ties. UAM's biggest lead's been 2. Southeastern's biggest lead's been 4. The Weevils right now 5 of 9. That's 56% from the floor. Southeastern 3 out of 7, 43% from the floor. It'll be UAM basketball out of the timeout. Alex Brogdon checked in for 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥 coming out of the timeout. Isaac Jackson misses a turnaround jumper, no good from the right side of the lane. Rebound comes off to Southeastern. The Savage Storm with the basketball. As they work it down, they go down low. It's going to be to Robert Briley. He'll turn around, put a shot up over Brogdon. Good. There's Robert Briley off the bench with his first 2 points of the ball game, and we're tied at 10 apiece. Weevils again get it across the timeline into the front court. 14:29 to play in the half. We're all tied at 10 apiece. Denton with it for the Weevils. Gives it up to Jackson. Isaac. They go to Brogdon. Alex at the right elbow. Goes back to Wesley Booker. Now inside the paint to Jackson. Lost a handle on it. Tipped it over to Brogdon. 7 to shoot. Get it to Booker. Wesley trying to drive. Lost a handle on it. 3 seconds. Throws up a desperation shot. It didn't hit anything. Weevils steal it back, though, as they got Southeastern got the rebound, and that was Josh Denton who stole it from them. Weevils with the basketball and a fresh 20 on the shot clock to get it off to Booker. Booker to Zane Nelson. Nelson penetrates down the lane. Dish it inside Brogdon. Brogdon misses the layup, and the Savage Storm comes away with a rebound now. All tied at 10 apiece. Brennan Burns, a little running 14-foot jumper. Good. Don't want him to get hot. He's got 5 points already for Southeastern, and they regain the lead at 12-10 with 13:25 left to play. Weevils turn it over on the inbound. Zane Nelson was trying to run down the baseline. You can do that after a made basket, but he stepped inbounds on the floor. So that's a violation. So the Weevils turn it back over. Southeastern will throw it deep into the back court. It's going to be chased down back there by Gomez. Santiago Gomez. Yeah, let's see, I don't think the shot clock started when it should have. 12-10, Southeastern has the lead. We got 13:20 to play in the first half. They put 14 on the shot clock, so Southeastern will inbound it. They get it into Brennan Burns. Burns guarded there by Isaac Jackson. He's going to give it up to Cody 𝗗𝗏𝗧. 𝗗𝗏𝗧 right side to Leslie. In the corner to Gomez. Back out top of the key. It goes 𝗗𝗏𝗧 for three. It won't go. Leslie Booker can't hold on to the rebound. Southeastern comes away with it. Three-pointer on the way, and it's good by Kyle Leslie. His second three of the game. And the Savage Storm has a 5-point lead. Weevils throw it away on the inbound. Nelson was triggering the inbounds, threw it into the backcourt and threw it away. Savage Storm, they work it inside. Little runner in the lane. Good by Robert Briley. 7-point lead now for Southeastern. 17-10. Weevils again having trouble with the press. They finally get it in. Nelson gets it ahead to Booker. Booker across the timeline. You know, the last time these two teams played, the Weevils had 24 turnovers in the ball game. Isaac Jackson with a right side jumper, good. Isaac with 4, and that's a 17-12 ball game now. 5-point lead for Southeastern. The Savage Storm. Burns pulls up, right elbow, jumper, good. Can't leave him that wide open. He had 33 the last time these two teams played. 19-12 now. Weevils throw it away. Another turnover against the Weevils here in the first half. Southeastern back with it, front court. They get it to Brennan Burns. Burns looks over at Coach Kelly Green. They set up their half-court offense. Burns, bounce pass. They get it inside. That's going to be Robert Briley with the easy layup. And Coach Tapp wants a timeout to talk about it. With 11:25 left to play in the first half. It is 21-12, a 9-point lead for Southeastern. We'll take the break with them and be back with more UAM basketball in a moment.
Long-term rehabilitation, or private rehab suites. Bellevue Estates Rehabilitation and Care Center can accommodate you or your loved one's needs. Our skilled healthcare professionals, combined with sophisticated therapies and treatments, deliver a best-in-class, patient-centered experience. We have a full-time APRN on staff. Come check us out at 1052 Old Warren Road in Monticello or call 367-0044 for more information.
In 1887, Grover Cleveland was president. There were only 38 stars on the U.S. flag. The most common mode of transportation was the horse and buggy, and Union Bank and Trust opened its doors for the first time. This is Brandon Hogg with Union Bank. Since that time, Union Bank has grown with you through the ups and downs, and will continue to be there with you, serving our community and providing your banking needs. So for your next banking need, come by one of our convenient locations or call me at 460-6400. Union Bank and Trust, growing with you for 135 years. Union Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
It's 21-12. Southeastern has opened up a 9-point lead. That's their biggest lead here in the first half. They've done it by shooting 64% from the floor. They're 9 of 14 from the floor. 3 of 7 from three-point land. That's 43%. The Weevils, 6 of 13. 46% have not attempted a three and have not attempted a free throw. Already 3 turnovers against the Weevils. Against Southeastern. 4 turnovers against UAM. Weevils will inbound it against full court pressures. They get it into Zane Nelson. He'll bring it with the dribble and finally get it across the timeline as he's guarded there by Gomez. He'll get it off to Jackson. Isaac. They go to Denton, left wing. Top of the key to Jackson. Back to Nelson. Nelson running. Jumper from the free throw line. No good. Rebound Gomez for the Storm. And here comes the Savage Storm back down the floor. They work it out on the perimeter, get it to Brennan Burns. Burns deep on the left wing, bounce pass, goes inside to Briley. Briley working against Wesley Booker, and it's going to be an offensive charge. Good play by Wesley Booker. Saw the shoulder coming and actually did a little flop on the floor, but they'll call the foul on Robert Briley for Southeastern. His second team foul now against the Savage Storm. 10:52 to play in the first half. It is 21-12, Southeastern with the lead. 9 points has been the biggest lead for them. UAM's biggest lead's been 2. Nelson takes the dribble, goes baseline all the way underneath the basket, now back out front to Isaac Jackson. They get it to Booker. Wesley to 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥 to right elbow, finds Booker in the lane, little left-handed hook shots up, no good. Rebound, Southeastern has it. Ahead they'll go, down the floor, in the corner, they get it left side. Leslie for 3, and it's good. Kyle Leslie, his third 3 of the game. Southeastern has opened up a 12-point lead now. Weevils go down the floor, and the ball's going to be knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Brennan Burns. Weevils will keep possession of it. 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥 is back in the game. You got Wesley Booker, Zane Nelson, Josh Denton, and Isaac Jackson on the floor for the Boll Weevils. 24-12. They've doubled us up here with 10:16 left to play in the first half. Weevils get it in to Zane Nelson. 20 on the shot clock. They get it to Booker. Booker off to Denton. Bounce pass. Jackson going to the baseline. His shot is up. Misses the layup. Rebound comes away to Southeastern. Here come the Storm. A quick 3 on the way is no good. Long rebound controlled by the Savage Storm. They'll kick it back out front. Burns, left side, they go to 𝗗𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. 𝗗𝗏𝗏𝗏, baseline into the corner. He'll kick it over to Williams. Williams back out front. Top of the key to Burns. Burns. Left elbow, fade away, good. Brennan Burns, 9 points in the first half. Southeastern's opened up a 14-point lead. Weevils need a basket. This trip into the front court as they trail by 14. 9:26 to play in the half. Booker to Denton. Denton now to Nelson. There's a whistle and a foul going to be called against Southeastern. That's going to be on Brennan Burns. He's trying to go through the screen, around the screen. They call the foul. His third team foul against Southeastern. Weevils get a fresh 20 on the shot clock and will inbound here on the sideline. Get it into Jackson. Jackson finds 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗏. Now to Nelson, off behind the screen. Thought about the 3, pulled it down. He'll set up a screen now for Jackson. 10 to shoot. Isaac pulls the trigger from long range. No good. Rebound on the floor, picked up by Southeastern. Burns kicks it ahead to 𝗗𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. 𝗗𝗏𝗏 going down. Offensive charge called. The second one taken by Wesley Booker. Wesley Booker may be a professional at that, taking the charge, as they'll call it against Cody 𝗗𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. His first personal, 4th team foul, and UAM will get it back with just under 9 minutes to play here in the first half. Southeastern leading by 14, 26-12. Weevils get it in. Again, break the press. They get it into the front court. Now off to Denton. Denton. Jackson work it right wing off to Booker. Booker, top of the key again. Swing it left side over to Nelson. Top of the key to Booker. Now to Jackson. Jackson drives to the elbow inside the paint, pulls up, right-handed shot, no good. Gets another rebound. He'll put it up and in. 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗏 tipped it. Jackson was able there to get the loose basketball. He puts it up and in. It's 26-14. On the other end, a 3-pointer on the way, and good by Kyle Leslie. His 4th 3 of the half. Oh, my. Kyle Leslie only had 1 3-pointer against the Weevils back on January the 13th. It's 29-14. Weevils down by 15. Here's Josh Denton. Spin move. Goes in the lane. Tries to reverse. Gets his own rebound. The tip no good. 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗏 is there to tip it back up and in. Tamir 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗏 with 6 points here in the first half. 29-16. Under 8 minutes to play now. First half. Leslie gives it up right side to Condiff. Landon Condiff out top of the key. Brennan Burns. Burns Fade away, left side, good. Brennan Burns, he just does not miss. 11 points here in the half. He had 33 against the Weevils the last time. Weevils into the front court. Booker goes in, fingertip rolls up, no good, gets his own rebound. The follow won't go. Long rebound tipped out, controlled by the Savage Storm. And they'll keep control of it. Into the front court, they go in, a blocking foul call. Wesley Booker trying to take another charge. This time he gets called for the blocking foul. 31-16, Southeastern Oklahoma State leads it. We've got a timeout on the floor with 7:15 to play in the half. Wesley Booker picked up the foul. We'll take a break and be back after this timeout.
UAM class of 2020. It's easy to see why UAM is a destination for higher education. From welding, nursing, and heavy equipment to social work, biology, education, and forestry. There's something for everyone. UAM offers affordable certificates, associate, bachelor's, and master's degree programs at campuses in Monticello, MBB, and Crosby. Chart a bold course, start your journey at uamon.edu.
Maxwell Hardwood Flooring in Monticello is a proud sponsor of this athletic event. Building a strong team takes commitment and hard work, and Maxwell Hardwood Flooring understands the concept of teamwork. Whether it's building the finest hardwood flooring in the nation or having a winning team, it takes teamwork and dedication to get the job done. Be a part of a winning team by following your favorite team and joining your friends at Maxwell Hardwood Flooring and wishing them the best.
31-16, Southeastern Oklahoma State, the Savage Storm with a 4-point lead. That's their biggest lead of the half. They're still shooting 68% from the floor. They're 13 of 19, 5 of 10 from three-point range. Neither team has attempted a free throw here in the first half. UAM, on the other hand, 8 of 24. That's 33%. And are 0 of 1 from three-point land. Rebounding, Southeastern with 11, UAM with 10. Turnovers, 5 for Southeastern, 4 for UAM. At the free throw line, the first one's of the ball game. Southeastern will attempt it. Jalen Williams, and he misses the first one. He'll have one more opportunity. Second free throw is up. It is no good. Rebound, Josh Denton pulls it down for the Boll Weevils. All right. Weevils have attempted 5 more shots, but can't get anything to fall. Trailing by 15. Alex Brogdon, left elbow, back out front, top of the key to Nelson. Zane backs up behind the arc, off the dribble. Good. Zane Nelson, his first points of the ball game, first 3 of the game for the Boll Weevils. The UAM trails now 31-19. The last time the Weevils played them, they had 8 threes in the game. Southeastern with the basketball as they work it off to Cody 𝗗𝗏𝗧. 𝗗𝗏𝗧 out to Brennan Burns. Burns picks it in the corner. 𝗗𝗏𝗧 for 3. It's off the mark, no good. Isaac Jackson gets a rebound for the Boll Weevils. He'll give it up to Nelson. Nelson dribbles it down into the front court, all the way down to the baseline. Now into the paint. Goes up with an outside to Denton. Gave it up to Denton. Denton. Now they go to Brogdon on the right elbow. Bounce pass. There's Jackson going down the lane. He'll put it up and in good. Got Isaac with 8 points already in the half. Down the floor, Tyreon King got left standing in his tracks. And a shot put up and in good that time. And it's 33-21. Southeast leads it. Timeout called by Coach Sharp. 5:52 to play in the first half. 33-21. Southeastern leads it. We're back in a moment.
Brian McDuffie has joined Commercial Bank. Brian and the professional bankers we have on our lending staff are one of the big advantages of banking with a home-owned, home-operated, local bank. We welcome each of you to stop by to meet or reconnect with Brian and see why local relationships are the best relationships. Partner with the community builder in 2024 and let us help you navigate life's financial challenges. Locals serving locals. Commercial Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥 Associates, 201 South Main in Monticello, has a full range of accounting services. From the smallest business to large corporations and even personal accounts, 𝗗𝗜𝗦 Associates can provide the services you need. Whether it's yearly bookkeeping, payroll, or filing taxes, they can do it with competent services from a highly qualified staff. Give 𝗗𝗜𝗦 Associates a call at 870-367-3580 or stop by their office at 201 South Main in Monticello.
33-21, Southeastern with the lead. Weevils turned it over. Now a foul called against the Boll Weevils. Is a foul. It's going to go on Alex Brogdon. It's going to be his first. Second team foul is all it is against the Weevils. So the Savage Storm will inbound on the baseline. They look to get it in. Brennan Burns triggers it in, gets it into Robert Briley. Briley out front. They work it to Lindley. Now back to Burns. Burns with the dribble. Crossover. Goes in the right corner. That's off to 𝗗𝗏𝗦. 𝗗𝗏𝗏 lost a handle on it. It's loose on the floor. Picked up by Zane Nelson. 2-on-2. Nelson carries it all the way down. He's going to miss the shot, but he'll get to go to the free throw line as he's going to be fouled. The foul is going to go on Kyle Leslie. It's his first. Team foul number 5. And Zane Nelson going to get to go to the free throw line for UAM. Shoots 72% from the free throw line. He's got 3 points in the ball game already. First one's on the way, off the back of the iron and no good. Last time these two teams played, Zane finished the ball game with 24 points, I believe. Yep, 24 points. He makes the second free throw. That'll make it 33-22. Quickly, the other end shot put up by no good by Southeastern. Rebound, Boll Weevils. Isaac Jackson down the floor. Give it up to Booker. Wesley. Now to Nelson. Nelson back out top of the key to Jackson. Left side to King. Tyreon King gives it up out front. Nelson, 10 to shoot. Zane backing his way in. A little fade away from 14. Good. Zane Nelson. Little fadeaway jumper from 14 on the right side of the lane. Down the low. On the other end, 3-point shot on the way, no good. There's King now for the Boll Weevils. 33-24. Weevils down by 9 now with 4:25 left to play in the half. Booker to King. Off to Jackson out on the right wing. Top of the key to Booker. Now they get it to Nelson. Zane with the crossover dribble, gives it up to Booker out on the left wing. 8 to shoot, 5 to shoot. Jackson takes it into the floater, no good. The tip back up and in, good by Isaac. Good hustle by Isaac to get the tip. Makes it 33-26. Weevils down by 7. Under 4 minutes to play. Here's Brennan Burns. Burns bounce pass to Briley inside the paint. Running jumpers up good. Count the basket and 1. As Briley got the bucket to go. He's off the bench with 8 points for Southeastern. He'll be at the line shooting a free throw. Foul went against Alex Brogdon. We've got a timeout on the floor. 3:48 to play in the first half. It's 35-26. Southeastern leads it. We're back in just a moment.
Rehabilitation Center in Monticello, our team will provide personal health care to each individual that focuses on the unique needs and circumstances of each elder. We take into consideration the physical, social, and spiritual well-being of each individual. Come by Bellevue Estates at 1052 Old Warren Road in Monticello and see for yourself. Or call 367-0044 for more information.
The year was 1887. The average wage in the United States was 13 cents an hour, and milk cost us 28 cents per gallon. That same year, Union Bank opened its doors for business. This is Randy Rawls at Union Bank. A lot has changed over the past 135 years, but one thing that hasn't changed is our commitment to you, our customers, and our community to provide fast, friendly service for all your banking needs. So call me at 226-2035 or come by one of our many convenient locations and let us show you why we've been in business for so many years. Union Bank, growing with you for over 135 years. Union Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
35-26, Southeastern has a 9-point lead. They've had a big lead as 15. UAM's lead has been 2 here so far. Southeastern now still shooting 63% from the floor. They're 15 of 24, 5 of 12 from beyond the arc. That's 42%, but they're 0 of 2 from the free throw line, and they've got a chance at the free throw line coming up. The Weevils, 12 out of 29, that's 41%. 1 of 2 from downtown, 50%. 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Rebounding, Weevils have out-rebounded them 15-11. Robert Briley's at the line trying to complete a three-point play as it's on the way, and it's good. He does. That'll make it a 10-point ball game, 36-26. 3:45 to play here before halftime. Nelson gets it across the timeline in the front court. Weevils going to their half court. Alex Brogdon, Isaac Jackson, Wesley Booker, Zane Nelson, and 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗓𝗏. They get it to Nelson. Nelson just outside the three-point line for 3, and it's good. He set up, came off the screen, his second 3 of the game. Zane with 7 points, make it 9 points in the game, and it's 36-29 now. Here's Burns, free throw line, outside, three-pointer, Lindsley on the way, good. Kyle Leslie, 5 threes in the ball game for him. Wow, 39-29, back to a 10-point ball game. Here comes the Weevils into the front court. 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗓𝗏 needs some help, gets it off to Jackson. Jackson back to Nelson. Nelson just inside the three-point line, no good. Alex Brogdon had the offensive rebound, then lost a handle on it. Southeastern will come away with it. 2:35 left to play in the half. Coach Kelly Green for the Savage Storm up directing traffic down on the other end. Savage Storm with a 10-point lead. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Brennan Burns driving. Bounce pass to Briley inside. Loose basketball on the floor. Wesley Booker trying to chase it down. He's got it covered up. Did he get a timeout called? The Weevils are trying to call the timeout as Wesley Booker went down on the floor. It will be UAM basketball. They called a jump ball, is what they ended up calling. Off-netting possession will belong to the Boll Weevils. So UAM's going to get it back. 2:12 left to play in the half. 39-29. Southeastern with the 10-point lead, and they'll have pressure in the backcourt. Weevils look to get it in. They do to Nelson. Nelson, he's guarded there by Cody Clouet. Across the timeline, goes all the way into the front court, all the way down. He'll put it off the glass. Good. That's going coast to coast with it. Zane Nelson with 11. 39-31. Under 2 minutes left to play. Southeast with an 8-point lead in the basketball front court. Landon Conda throws it away. It's loose on the floor. Picked up by Booker. Ahead to Jackson. Jackson off the glass. Won't go. Rebound. Picked up. King puts it back up and in. Wow. 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗓𝗏 with the putback. And it's 39-33. A timeout called on the floor for them to get some perspiration up off the floor with 1:38 to play here before half. But 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗓𝗏 was in the right place, right time, able to stick it back up and in. 33 all. 39-33 make it. 6-point lead for Southeastern. They led by as many as 15 here in the half. Crowd kind of got into it a little bit. Alex Brogdon, 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗓𝗏, Wesley Booker, Isaac Jackson, and Zane Nelson on the floor for the Boll Weevils. Here comes the Savage Storm. Brennan Burns into the front court. They'll work it, go around the screen to the baseline. Bounce pass finds Briley in the lane. Shot up and in. Good. Robert Briley, he's off the bench with 10, making 11 points here in the half. Back on top by 8, 41-33. Southeastern with the lead. UAM with the basketball. 1:12 left to play here before halftime. King to Booker. Booker to Nelson. Nelson screen, goes down, left-handed shot up, no good. Rebound comes off to Southeastern. Pulling it down with Landon Condiff. Under a minute left to play now here in the first half. Weevils trail by 8. Southeastern with the basketball. Burns to the free throw line, penetrates, kick it in the corner. They go left side. That's Condiff. Condiff passed up the 3. 10 to shoot. Burns guarded out there by King. A little alley-oop pass goes to Briley inside. He's going to be fouled as he tries to go up with a shot. See who they get the foul on. Foul is going to go on Zane Nelson. Going to be Zane's first personal, 4th team foul. It will send Robert Briley to the free throw line with 35 seconds remaining. No, they're going to say it was on the floor, so no shooting foul. It was on the floor. Savage Storm will inbound it on the baseline. Southeastern, they get it in to Leslie. Well, that is Landon Condiff for 3, and he nails it. Wow, 7 3-pointers. Make it 7 3-pointers here in the first half for Southeastern. They lead at 44-33. Back to an 11-point lead. Weevils can hold it for the final shot here. Isaac Jackson has it out near midcourt. He'll give it up to Nelson. Nelson to King. King back to Nelson. Zane fires the 3. It's good as time expires. Zane Nelson, his 3rd 3 of the half. He's been the bright spot for the Weevils. He and Isaac. Zane is going to finish the first half with 10, make it 14 points. Jackson's going to finish with 10. Wesley Booker with 4. Tyreon King with 2. And Tamir 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥 with 6. At halftime, it is 44-36. Southeastern Oklahoma with an 8-point lead over the Boll Weevils. They led by as many as 15 here in the first half. We'll come back and we'll take a look at all the numbers for you here at halftime when we return in just a moment.
There is no other place like Southeast Arkansas. Our region is tied together by a love of land, family, and tradition. We're also a destination for higher education. UAM's campuses in Monticello, McGee, and Crossett educate thousands each year, and many graduates choose to stay in our corner of the state, serving as pillars of our community. Find out why more than 18,500 alumni in Southeast Arkansas and worldwide are proud to be united by UAM. Start your journey to becoming a Boll Weevil by visiting uamont.edu today.
Maxwell Hardwood Flooring in Monticello is a proud sponsor of this athletic event. Building a strong team takes commitment and hard work, and Maxwell Hardwood Flooring understands the concept of teamwork. Whether it's building the finest hardwood flooring in the nation or having a winning team, it takes teamwork and dedication to get the job done. Be a part of a winning team by following your favorite team and joining your friends at Maxwell Hardwood Flooring and wishing them the best.
Todd Smith at Commercial Bank here. Brian McDuffie has joined Commercial Bank. Brian and the professional bankers we have on our lending staff are one of the big advantages of banking with a home-owned, home-operated, local bank. We welcome each of you to stop by to meet or reconnect with Brian and see why local relationships are the best relationships. Partner with the community builder in 2024 and let us help you navigate life's financial challenges. Locals serving locals. Commercial Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥 is the place to go for all your monthly accountant and tax service needs. We're conveniently located at 201 South Main, across from the Drew County Courthouse. At 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥, we are dedicated to making life a little easier for our clients. Our staff of certified public accountants are always ready to serve you. So call 367-3580 or 367-3457, schedule an appointment, or drop by our office at 201 South Main in Monticello. 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥, the proud sponsor of UAM Sports.
44-36. Southeastern Oklahoma State with an 8-point lead over the Boll Weevils. As they led by as many as 15 there in the first. We had 3 lead changes and 3 ties. UAM's biggest lead was 2 in the first half. Southeastern shooting 18 of 27. That is 67% from the floor. They've hit 7 3-pointers here in the first half. 7 of 14, that's 50%. 1 of 3 from the free throw line. The Weevils have shot 16 of 36, 44%. 3 of 5 from three-point land, that's 60%. 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 50%. Rebounding, we've out-rebounded them 17-12. And how about this? 10 offensive rebounds and 7 defensive rebounds for the Boll Weevils. That converted into 12 second chance points for UAM, as Southeastern had 8 second chance points. Points off turnover with 11, Southeastern with 10, and you look at the turnovers, Southeastern had 8 turnovers, UAM had 6 here in the first half. You go back, and again, back on January the 13th, the Weevils had 24 turnovers in that against Southeastern. Back on January the 13th. But you have to take better care of the basketball. Just got to get something to go in here in the second half. It is 44-36. Congratulations to the Blossoms tonight. They got the win, 62-58. They improved to 3-12 in conference play, while Southeastern falls to 3-12 in conference play. Both teams are still in the hunt for postseason play. We've got 7 games remaining after tonight. So, you know, it's theoretically possible either team could win out, win the majority of their games, and still make the conference tournament, as they take 8 teams to the conference tournament. That'll be the first weekend in March, I believe. Second weekend in March, make it. Our final home game is March the 2nd against Washington. We're at halftime here. It's 44-36. The Weevils trail Southeastern Oklahoma by 8. We're back after this timeout and with more.
Healthcare and Rehabilitation Center in person for yourself. We would love to show you around and answer your questions. Peace of mind comes when you know your loved one is in good hands. Whether you're looking for short-term, long-term, or private rehabilitation, Bellevue Estates at 1052 Old Warren Road in Monticello can provide the care you need. Just call 870-367-0044 for more information.
Hello, this is 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥 with Union Bank and Trust. Are you looking to get a loan for a car, truck, ATV, camper, tractor, or boat? If so, I can help you with fast closing times, competitive rates, and service after the loan that can't be beat. For over 135 years, Union Bank has helped the people of Monticello and Southeast Arkansas with their lending and banking needs. So stop by my office or call me at 870-460-6400 and let me show you how easy the lending process can be. Union Bank and Trust, member FDIC, financing with approved credit.
I'm Rachel Langley, UAM class of 2019. Why do students choose UAM? For the quality programs and attentive learning environment. Through technical programs in Crossett and McGee, UAM grads are well prepared for the workforce and find gainful employment quickly. With a bachelor's or master's degree from UAM, you join a proud worldwide alumni network and are sure to find fellow Weevils in any field. No matter where life takes you, start a bold course. Start your journey at UAM by visiting uamont.edu for more information.
Maxwell Hardwood Flooring in Monticello is a proud sponsor of this athletic event.
They shot 68%.
And Maxwell Hardwood Flooring understands the concept of teamwork. Whether it's building the finest hardwood flooring in the nation or having a winning team, it takes teamwork and dedication to get the job done. Be a part of a winning team by following your favorite team and joining your friends at Maxwell Hardwood Flooring and wishing them the best.
44-36. Southeastern Oklahoma State with an 8-point lead over the Boll Weevils here at halftime. Again, they've done it by shooting 68% from the floor. The Weevils shooting 44%. Individually, they've got 3 players already in double figures, and you go and look at it, it's Kyle Leslie. 5 of 7 from beyond the arc, from the three-point land. He's got 15 points. And then it is 10 points for Brennan Burns. All of his have been inside the three-point line, but he went 5 of 6 from the floor. And then off the bench, Robert Briley goes 5 of 5, 1 and 1 from the free throw line. He has 11 points, 6 points for Landon Condiff, and 2 points in the ballgame for Chandler Dickinson. They had Cody Cloette, played almost 19 minutes and did not score for Southeastern. Santiago Gomez played 5 minutes and didn't score. And Jalen Williams played 4.5 minutes and did not score. For the Weevils, you got 2 players in double figures, and that is Zane Nelson. He leads the way with 14. He went 5 of 8 from the floor, 3 of 4 from beyond the arc, and 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 14 points for Zane here in the first half. 10 points for Isaac Jackson. All of his points came in the paint, right there around the lane, but he has 10 points. 6 points for 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥. All those came early in the game. 4 points for Wesley Booker. 2 points for Tyreon King. He came off the bench and added that. And let's see, Alex Brogdon played 11 minutes, went 0 for 1, did not score. Josh Denton was held scoreless. He went 0 for 2 there in the first half and did not score either for the Boll Weevils. Again, congratulations to the Blossoms tonight on the win, as they won 62-58 over Southeastern Oklahoma. Even though we had a couple of Blossoms foul out in the ball game, they hung on, had some big baskets from some of the other players that stepped up for Coach Midlick and the Blossoms, and they get the win here tonight, 62-58. So congratulations to the Blossoms on their win over the Savage Storm of Southeastern Oklahoma. Hey, we're back at home on Saturday. 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock are the tip-off times. East Central will be coming to town. That'll be 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock right here at Steelman Fieldhouse. Invite you to come on out. It's supposed to be rainy and kind of bad weather this weekend, so make plans to come join us at Steelman Fieldhouse for some UAM basketball, Great American Conference style. 36-44. Southeastern leads it by 8. We're at halftime. We'll take a break. Be back with more after this timeout.
Join Commercial Bank. Brian and the professional bankers we have on our lending staff are one of the big advantages of banking with a home-owned, home-operated, local bank. We welcome each of you to stop by to meet or reconnect with Brian and see why local relationships are the best relationships. Partner with a community builder in 2024 and let us help you navigate life's financial challenges. Locals serving locals. Commercial Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥, South Main in Monticello, has a full range of accounting services. From the smallest business to large corporations and even personal accounts, 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥 can provide the services you need. Whether it's yearly bookkeeping, payroll, or filing taxes, they can do it with competent services from a highly qualified staff. Give 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥 a call at 870-367-3580 or stop by their office at 201 South Main in Monticello.
Whether you're looking for short-term rehabilitation, long-term rehabilitation, or private rehab suites, Bellevue Estates Rehabilitation and Care Center can accommodate you or your loved one's needs. Our skilled healthcare professionals, combined with sophisticated therapies and treatments, deliver a best-in-class, patient-centered experience. We have a full-time APRN on staff. Come check us out at 1052 Old Warren Road in Monticello or call 367-0044 for more information. In 1887, Grover Cleveland was president. There were only 38 stars on the U.S. flag. The most common mode of transportation was the horse and buggy, and Union Bank and Trust opened its doors for the first time. This is Brandon Hogg with Union Bank. Since that time, Union Bank has grown with you through the ups and downs, and will continue to be there with you, serving our community and providing your banking needs. So for your next banking need, come by one of our convenient locations or call me at 460-6400. Union Bank and Trust, growing with you for 135 years. Union Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
44-36. The Savage Storm of Southeastern with an 8-point lead over the Weevils. They led by as many as 15. We've had 3 ties and 3 lead changes here in the first half. Weevils' biggest lead was 2. And that was back early in the ball game. Both teams are back out on the floor getting their final preparation for the second half. And so I hope you'll stick around and Stay with us here on KHPM 93.7 FM, your home of UAM Sports for the second half of basketball. We'll take one final timeout and be back after this timeout.
Crazy at Sonic. We BBQified not one, but 3 iconic menu items. But I mean, come on. Can you really blame us for going slightly overboard? When you add smoked pulled pork and tangy cherry wood smoke sauce to a melted cheeseburger, a brioche-topped barbecue sandwich, and crispy cheese tacos, you'd be crazy not to go crazy. Pulled pork barbecue, now at Sonic. Limited time only at participating Sonic drive-ins. Maxwell Hardwood Flooring in Monticello is a proud sponsor of this athletic event. Building a strong team takes commitment and hard work, and Maxwell Hardwood Flooring understands the concept of teamwork. Whether it's building the finest hardwood flooring in the nation or having a winning team, it takes teamwork and dedication to get the job done. Be a part of a winning team by following your favorite team and joining your friends at Maxwell Hardwood Flooring and wishing them the best.
Todd Smith at Commercial Bank here. Brian McDuffie has joined Commercial Bank. Brian and the professional bankers we have on our lending staff are one of the big advantages of banking with a home-owned, home-operated, local bank. We welcome each of you to stop by to meet or reconnect with Brian and see why local relationships are the best relationships. Partner with the community builder in 2024 and let us help you navigate life's financial challenges. Locals serving locals. Commercial Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥 is the place to go for all your monthly accountant and tax service needs. We are conveniently located at 201 South Main, across from the Drew County Courthouse. At 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗍𝒽𝒻, we are dedicated to making life a little easier for our clients. Our staff of certified public accountants are always ready to serve you. So call 367-3580 or 367-3457, schedule an appointment, or drop by our office at 201 South Main in Monticello. 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗍𝒽𝒻, a proud sponsor of UAM Sports.
All right, 44-36, the Boll Weevils trail Southeastern here at the half. Both teams have gone to their respective benches, getting their final instructions before we start the second half. It will be the original starting 5. Josh Denton, Tamir Krupalia, Wesley Booker, Isaac Jackson, and Zane Nelson on the floor. Nobody's in any foul trouble as Alex Brogdon, only player with 2 fouls. Southeastern will get the basketball to start the second half. They'll have their original starting 5 out there as well. Chandler Dickinson, Kyle Leslie, Landon Condiff, Cody Cloette, and Brennan Burns. Burns with it. He'll control, run the point. Gets it in the corner. Kyle Leslie for 3. He finally missed one. He went 5 of 5 in the first half from downtown. He missed one there. Weevils got the rebound. Denton off to Nelson. They go to Krupalia on the elbow on the right side. Krupalia bounces around in the lane. Spin move. Left-handed hook shots up. No good. Rebound comes down to Kyle Leslie for the Savage Storm. He'll get it ahead to Burns. Burns, top of the key, off to Leslie again. Leslie, working right side to Condiff. Condiff, back to Burns. Still got 18 on the shot clock. Burns penetrates, goes down the right side of the lane, kiss it off the glass, and good. He is so quick. He is hard to handle. Going to give him 13 points in the ball game. Just like that. They lead it by 10 here to start the second half. 18:51 to play. Isaac Jackson with the basketball. Now off to Denton. Denton going to go to Nelson. Nelson penetrates in the paint. Dishes it off inside. Krupalia misses a point-blank shot. Rebound, Southeastern. Oh, my. Krupalia right there at the basket. On the other end, a three-pointer on the way. No good by Leslie. And it goes out of bounds. A long rebound went out of bounds. So it'll belong to the Boll Weevils. In the backcourt, Southeastern will press. They have the entire ball game. Wesley Booker will get set to trigger it in. Booker looking, finally gets it into Nelson. Nelson gets it ahead. Now back to Booker across the timeline into the front court. They get it ahead to Denton. 18:20 left to play in the second half. Weevils try to go inside to Brogdon. Brogdon lost a handle on it. Wesley Booker picks it up. Left-handed shot up and in good. Wesley Booker, right place, right time, got the trash bucket, and the Weevils are down by 8 again. On the other end, a quick drive down the floor. It's going to be Chandler Dickinson inside the paint, puts a shot up and in good. Back to a 10-point ball game. Here's Isaac Jackson, floater in the lane, good for the Boll Weevils. Isaac's got 12 now, and the Weevils are down by 8, 48-40. 17:45. Burns penetrates, kicks it in the right corner for 3 to 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥. It's good. 𝗗𝗗𝗦𝗧𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 with the 3. Gives them their biggest lead of the second half at 11. 51-40. Booker to Nelson. Nelson now to Denton. Back to Wesley Booker, off to Isaac Jackson on the wing. Still on the perimeter. They work it out and get it to Nelson. Now to Booker, 10 seconds. Wesley drives in. A blocking foul going to be called. Go to the free throw line here to shoot some free shots. Foul goes against Chandler Dickinson. His second personal, first team foul. Wesley Booker going to go to the free throw line now for UAM. He's got 6 points in the ball game. Neither team shot a whole lot of free throws in this game so far. Wesley misses the first one. Right now, UAM 1 out of 3. And Southeastern's 1 out of 3 at the charity stripe. Second one come Booker's up. This one is good. So he gets 1 out of 2 to go. 9 points for Wesley. Back to a 10-point ball game. 10-point lead for the Savage Storm as they'll bring it up the floor. Brennan Burns off the screen, pulls the trigger on a 3, and it's good. My 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 three-pointers in the ball game for Southeastern. Under 17 to play in the ball game. They lead it by 13, 54-41. Weevils work it down to Brogdon. Brogdon dishes it right back to Isaac Jackson, slashing in the lane. He'll put it up off the glass and good. Isaac with 14, 54-43 now. 11-point ball game. Southeastern with the lead in the basketball. Burns out front. He'll leave it with Condiff. Condiff comes left side over to 𝗗𝗦𝗏𝗏. 𝗗𝗏𝗏 back to Leslie. Leslie in the right 3 on the way. Good. That is Chandler Dickinson. Everybody's got a 3. Man. Chandler Dickinson, his first 3 of the game. 7 points for him. They've got a 14-point lead now. That's their biggest of the second half. Biggest of the ball game was 15 back in the first half. Isaac Jackson, floater along the right side, no good. Rebound comes off to Southeastern. They'll run it 2-on-2 down the floor. Kick it in the left corner. 3-pointer from 𝗗𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 on the way. Good. That is Condiff make it. His second 3. 4 threes here in the second half, and it is 60-43. Their biggest lead at 17 with 15:47 left to play in the ball game. Southeastern leads it. We'll take a break and be back with more UAM basketball in a moment.
Care Rehabilitation Center in Monticello, our team will provide personal health care to each individual that focuses on the unique needs and circumstances of each elder. We take into consideration the physical, social, and spiritual well-being of each individual. Come by Bellevue Estates at 1052 Old Warren Road in Monticello and see for yourself. Or call 367-0044 for more information.
The year was 1887. The average wage in the United States was 13 cents an hour, and milk cost just 28 cents per gallon. That same year, Union Bank opened its doors for business. This is Randy Rawls at Union Bank. A lot has changed over the past 135 years, but one thing that hasn't changed is our commitment to you, our customers, and our community to provide fast, friendly service for all your banking needs. So call me at 226-2035 or come by one of our many convenient locations and let us show you why we've been in business for so many years. Union Bank, growing with you for over 135 years. Union Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
60-43. They're on a 16-7 run. Southeastern Oklahoma State is. Here in the second half, they have hit 4 3-pointers for the ball game. They've hit 11 3-pointers. Wow. That's 55%, 11 of 20 from beyond the arc. They're shooting 69% from the floor for the game. The Weevils, 19 of 42. That's 45%. We're 3 of 5 from downtown, 60%. But, man, on a 16-7 run to start the second half, and they lead it by 17. Weevils will have the basketball as we come out of the timeout. Jackson gets cut off on the baseline, back out to Nelson. He'll take it. His shot blocked. Ball's loose on the floor, picked up by Brogdon. Alex is going to be fouled on his way to the basket. So the foul goes on. The foul is going to go against Kyle Leslie. His second personal, second team foul. And we go under the 16-minute mark, so we've got a timeout on the floor with 60-43 our score. Southeastern leads it by 17. UAM will be shooting free throws when we come back in a moment.
Chancellor of the University of Arkansas at Monticello and proud UAM graduate from the class of 1973. Southeast Arkansas is a special place, and especially because of our strong sense of community. That's one of the many reasons UAM graduates choose to live and work in Southeast Arkansas. Our alumni, like me, are proud of our university for providing talent and recruiting talent to our region. Join me in sharing that pride. Tell someone today why you're proud to be united by UAM. Visit uamont.edu for more information.
Maxwell Hardwood Flooring in Monticello is a proud sponsor of this athletic event. Building a strong team takes commitment and hard work, and Maxwell Hardwood Flooring understands the concept of teamwork. Whether it's building the finest hardwood flooring in the nation or having a winning team, it takes teamwork and dedication to get the job done. Be a part of a winning team by following your favorite team and joining your friends at Maxwell Hardwood Flooring and wishing them the best.
60-43, Southeastern Oklahoma State with the 17-point lead. And again, they have hit 11 three-pointers in the ball game. 4 of them here in the second half, 7 there in the first half. At the free throw line for the Boll Weevils is Alex Brogdon. Alex looking for his first point of the ball game, misses the first free throw. Free throws have been hard to come by. That's only the 5th free throw attempt by the Weevils. Brogdon gets a second one to go. Southeastern's only attempted 3 in the ball game. All right, Cole Anderson's going to check into the ball game now. Alex Brogdon will come sit down. So Cole seeing his first action. Southeastern, they go to Burns. Burns drives right side, put it off the glass and good. Brennan Burns. I've got him with 18 points. And Southeastern will have a press in the backcourt. Weevils break it 62-44. An 18-point lead. Under 15 to play now. Zane Nelson. Nelson with the dribble. Goes down, goes through a double team. Lost a handle on it. Turnover, Boll Weevils. Now Nelson, a little frustrated with himself, reaching in with the foul. And Zane going to be guilty of the personal foul. His second personal. First team foul against the Boll Weevils here in the second half. This is reminiscent of the last time these two teams played. We got outscored 51-31 in the last time in the second half. Down in Durant. Three-pointer on the way. Good by Southeastern. Oh, man. Another three-pointer by London Condiff. Weevils have it. Trailing now 65-44. They go to Cole Anderson. Anderson backing his way in. Tries to go up. Little left-handed hook shots up and good. Cole Anderson off the bench, his first 2 points. Southeastern back into the front court. They go to Brennan Burns. Burns top the key to Leslie. Right side, they'll swing it. Get it over to Condiff again. Landon Condiff. They stay in their half-court offense as they lead it by 21. By 19 make it. They throw it deep in the corner to Condiff. Condiff comes back to Leslie. Leslie, a baseline offensive foul called against Kyle Leslie. His third personal foul, third team foul, and that was Wesley Booker again, taking the charge. That's the third time in this ball game I know of that he has taken the charge. 13-35, 13:34 left to play here in the second half. 65-46. Weevils got to start making some shots and get some stops. Climb their way back in this one. Weevils into the front court. Isaac Jackson. Jackson penetrates. Floater in the lane. Good. Isaac was 16 on the game. Makes it 65-46. Now Coach Kelly Green for Southeastern up directing traffic. Brennan Burns, the point man, going to penetrate. Kick it outside. Three-pointer on the way by 𝗗𝗏𝗦𝗟𝗏. Good. They have just been shooting lights out from beyond the arc. 5 3-pointers here in the second half. 12 for the ball game. 68-48, 20-point lead. Weevils almost lose a handle on it. They do. It's loose on the floor. We're going to have a whistle and then a foul called against Southeastern. There's a foul. It goes against Chandler Dickinson. His third personal. Fourth team foul against the Savage Storm. UAM's going to get the basketball back here with a fresh 20 on the shot clock. On the floor for the Weevils, Josh Denton, Cole Anderson, Zane Nelson, Isaac Jackson, and Wesley Booker. Weevils down by 20. 68-48. With 12:42 to play. They finally get some moisture up off the floor. All right, Booker's going to trigger it in now for UAM. They get it into Jackson. Jackson to Anderson at the elbow. Tried to go with a bounce pass to Booker. Got it right back. They go to Nelson outside for three. It won't go. Rebound, a whistle. We're going to have a foul called on Wesley Booker. Oh, my. Wesley thought he'd got away with it, but the official on the backside saw him reach around. Second personal on Wesley. Second team foul against the Weevils now. With 12:32 to play in the game. It is 68-48. Southeastern with the lead, and they'll have the basketball here in the front court. Brennan Burns controls the point, runs it, goes down the right side of the lane, back out front. He'll kick it. Get it off to Dickinson. Fires a long shot, no good. It goes out of bounds, and it'll belong to the Bow Weevils. Burns hadn't missed very many on the night. He missed that one, and the rebound went out of bounds. Weevils trying to get it in. They go to Nelson. Nelson slipped down, I believe. Or did they call a foul? I think they're just going to call the moisture on the floor. So they'll let UAM try to inbound it again. Coach Green thought, hey, Coach Green said, well, that should be a turnover. We're going to give it back to the Weevils. Put a fresh 30 on the shot clock. All right, Booker will trigger it in. Nelson gets it. Nelson gets it off to Booker. Booker across the timeline, into the front court, goes down, attacks the basket. It's no good. Rebound comes away to 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗟𝗏 for Southeastern. The Savage Storm with a 20-point lead. We go under 12 minutes left to play in the ball game. Brennan Burns, bounce pass into the lane to Briley. Briley has it stripped out of his hands. It'll be off a UAM player. It's going to be off of Isaac Jackson. And we've got a timeout on the floor. It's 68-48. Southeastern leads it by 20. 11:49 to play in the game. We're back after this timeout.
Is now in your area. Try it today and get $15 off your first 3 orders with promo code 15OFFUber. Nice. That's 3 orders where you get $15 off your favorites, from freshly baked bagels, blazing buffalo wings, braised barbecue, bite-sized burgers, big bad burritos, royal bacon 8-inch, and of course other foods that don't start with B. Uber Eats. Order now with promo code 15OFFUber. Must be a new user. Terms apply. Gap details.
𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗍𝗍 and Associates, 201 South Main in Monticello, has a full range of accounting services. From the smallest business to large corporations and personal accounts, 𝗗𝗜𝗦 and Associates can provide the services you need. Whether it's yearly bookkeeping, payroll, or filing taxes, they can do it with competent services from a highly qualified staff. Give 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥 a call at 870-367-3580 or stop by their office at 201 South Main in Monticello.
68-48. Southeast Oklahoma has a 20-point lead. The officials are looking at something on the monitor, but just looking at the numbers for you here. They may go back and look, see about when Zane slipped down, but that's been a while ago. But right now, Southeastern 27 of 39 from the floor. All right, that's 70%, or almost 70, 69.2. They are 13 of 23 from three-point range, 57%. 13 three-pointers here in the game. They're 1 of 3 from the free throw line. The Weevils are 21 of 48, 44%, shooting 3 of 6 from downtown, 50%, and 3 of 6 from the free throw line. Weevils have out-rebounded them 20-17. UAM's had 12 offensive rebounds that have resulted in 13 second-chance points. Southeastern will inbound it out of the timeout with 12 on the shot clock. They get it to Burns. Burns outside to Briley. Briley back out to Burns. 6 to shoot. Brennan Burns with the dribble, working against Isaac Jackson. Kicks it outside. Dickerson for 3. They miss one, but they get an offensive rebound. Back in the corner, another three-pointer on the way by 𝗗𝗏. No good. Cole Anderson gets the rebound for the Boll Weevils. He'll get it ahead to Jackson. The Weevils come on down with 11:15 to play, trailing by 20. We'll have it here in the front court. They get it to Anderson. Anderson hands it off to Jackson. He stripped of the basketball. Another turnover against the Boll Weevils. And Southeastern will have it back in the front court. They'll work it right side to Cody 𝗗𝗏. 𝗗𝗏 back to Brennan Burns, top of the key. Weevils stay in a man-to-man. Burns penetrates, kicks it outside. Three-pointer on the way. Good by Landon Condiff. He's got 4 threes in the game. And he is fouled as well. He's going to get to go to the line for a chance at a rare 4-point play. And the foul goes against Josh Denton. That'll be Josh's first, 3rd team foul. Condiff going to be at the line for a rare 4-point play opportunity. His free throw is on the way, off the back of the rim, won't go. Tyreon King has checked in the ballgame. He got the rebound for the Boll Weevils. It is 71-48, 23-point lead, the biggest lead of the game. Anderson backing in against Briley, lost a handle on it. And Isaac Jackson got the loose basketball, and he's fouled from the side. The foul goes against Landon Condiff, his first. It's on the floor. Weevils are going to inbound on the baseline with 10:30 left to play in the game. 71-48. Southeastern leads it. Nelson trying to trigger it in. Ball batted away and stolen by Southeastern. UAM having trouble just getting the inbounds in. 71-48. Southeastern's Brennan Burns going to stand out here and just dribble it near midcourt, and they'll wait. They'll take a lot of time off the clock. There we go. 9 seconds. He'll pull up. Little running jumper from 12. No good. Rebound saved in by Southeastern. They'll keep it alive and reset their offense. And Brennan going to come up. The UAM will make it Southeastern basketball. The shot clock did not reset after they got the shot, so they'll give it back to them. And Southeastern with another possession. Going to take another 25 seconds or so off the clock. 9:45 left to play in the game. They lead it by 23. Burns penetrates to the left side. Back out front to Briley. Back to Burns. 5 to shoot. Burns from the elbow pulls the trigger. It won't go. Wesley Booker has a rebound. He comes out of there running down to Jackson in transition, and Isaac with a tomahawk slam. Isaac with 18 points, and the Weevils run it and run the floor that time and get the easy bucket. with a tomahawk slam from Isaac Jackson. 71-50. Southeastern again going to run some time off the clock. Down to 12 on the shot clock. Burns, if they lead by 21, Burns, he'll leave it out front. And 𝗗𝗟𝗓𝗂 is in the game. Briley goes baseline. He finds 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗡 in the lane. 𝗗𝗦𝗡 going to lay it up and in good. 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗡, 8 points in the game for him. 73-50. Back to a 23-point lead for Southeastern. King gives it up to Jackson. Jackson to Nelson. Back to Isaac. Isaac drives down the left side. High arching shot off the glass is no good, but a foul going to be called against Southeastern's 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗡. His second personal, I have it, and that'll be team foul number 5. Isaac Jackson's going to get to go to the free throw. Isaac with 16 points here in this ball game, make it 17. Unofficially with 17. He'll have one more as he makes that first free throw. 18 points now in the game. He'll make it 19. Yeah, 19. 73-51. Second free throw's up. It's good. And even 20. That's his season average high of 20 points per ball game. And the Weevils are down 73-52 with 8:15 left to play in the basketball game. Cody Burns has a dribble way out here in the front court. Burns, they swing it right side, get it off to 𝗗𝗦𝗡. Back to Burns, left wing, picked up his dribble, tried to go inside the lane, ball's kicked by Cole Anderson. So it'll stay with Southeastern. They'll get 20 back on the shot clock. And we're down to 8:03 left to play here. As soon as we go under the 8-minute mark, first dead ball, we'll have a timeout. 73-52. Savage Storm lead it by 21. They get it into Landon Condiff. Condiff up to 𝗗𝗦𝗡, now to Burns. 12 to shoot. Burns starts his move, goes around the screen, goes baseline, kick it back out front. Leslie for 3. It's no good. There's King to get a rebound for the Boll Weevils. Tyreon King up the floor. Going to leave it to Donovan Cooper, who just checked in for the Weevils. Now to King. Now back it goes left side to Jackson. Jackson in the paint. They get it to Cole Anderson. Anderson gets the shot to go. Cole Anderson, 4 points off the bench for the Weevils, makes it 73-54. The other end, a quick 3 put up by Leslie's no good. And we've got a timeout on the floor as the three-pointer was no good. 7:19 left to play in the ball game. It is 73-54. Southeastern leads it by 19. We're back in a moment.
States Healthcare and Rehabilitation Center in person for yourself. We would love to show you around and answer your questions. Peace of mind comes when you know your loved one is in good hands. Whether you're looking for short-term, long-term, or private rehabilitation, Bellevue Estates at 1052 Old Warren Road in Monticello can provide the care you need. Just call 870-367-0044 for more information.
Hello, this is 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗡 with Union Bank and Trust. Are you looking to get a loan for a car, truck, ATV, camper, tractor, or boat? If so, I can help you with fast closing times, competitive rates, and service after the loan that can't be beat. For over 135 years, Union Bank has helped the people of Monticello and Southeast Arkansas with their lending and banking needs. So stop by my office or call me at 870-460-6400. Let me show you how easy the lending process can be. Union Bank and Trust, member FDIC, financing with Blue Credit.
73-54. Southeastern Oklahoma State with the lead over the Boll Weevils. They've outscored us 29-18 here in the second half. They led by 8 at halftime, 44-36. But they're still shooting 62% from the floor. They are 29 of 47 from the floor. 14 of 28, 14 threes in the game. And UAM shooting 23 of 50, that's 46%. UAM's 3 of 6 from beyond the arc, that's 50%. Weevils will inbound it out of the timeout. Isaac Jackson, Donovan Cooper, 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗘𝗥, Wesley Booker, and Cole Anderson on the floor. We're going to have a touch foul called out here against Southeastern. The foul is going to be on Robert Briley, his second. Team foul number 7. Going to send Wesley Booker to the free throw line for UAM. Wesley 1 out of 2 from the line. 7 points here in the ball game. He'll be shooting the front end of a 1-and-1 here. First one's on the way. Good. Wesley with 8 points now in the game. Makes it 73-55. Second free throw on the way. It is good. 73-56. Weevils trying to whittle away at this large lead by Southeastern with only 7 minutes left to play. 𝗗𝗏𝗦𝗃. They give it up out to Condiff. Condiff now to Burns. Brendan Burns back out front to Leslie. Back to Burns. 12 to shoot. Condiff goes in the paint to Briley. Briley puts it off the glass. His shot blocked by Cole Anderson, but they're going to call Anderson with a foul on the body. Cole going to pick up the foul. His first personal. It will send Robert Briley to the free throw line. He's come off the bench and added 11 points, all of them in the first half for Southeastern. He'll be shooting 2 here. First one is on the way, and it's good. 74-56. Second free throw by Briley. Let's see what he can do with it. It's on the way. It's no good. Wesley Booker clears the boards. Southeastern stays in a man-to-man. Weevils get it to Isaac Jackson. Jackson drives, penetrates the left side of the lane, misses a shot. He'll follow it, no good. Wesley Booker there to get a rebound. And that should have been offensive goaltending. It looked like it came off the rim, or defensive goaltending by Southeastern. But they didn't call it. They get the rebound, and they'll have it there in the front court with 6:12 left to play in the game. They get it to Cody 𝗗𝗏𝗦𝗃. 𝗗𝗏𝗃 to Robert Briley. Briley now to Condiff. Condiff back to Leslie. Leslie drives, goes in the paint. And they call a blocking foul on Donovan Cooper. Oh, my. Boy, the crowd here doesn't like it. Donovan Cooper. His first personal. The 5th team foul. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 5 team fouls against the Weevils. And the Savage Storm's going to inbound it on the baseline. With 5:59 left to play in the game, Southeast leading 74-56. They'll get it in. They get it into Leslie. Leslie out top of the key now to 𝗗𝗏𝗏𝗃. To Brennan Burns. Burns with 10 to shoot. They'll start their move. Burns goes to Briley in the lane. Had it knocked out of his hand. Stolen. Stolen right back by Burns. Burns to Leslie. He'll kiss it off the glass. Won't go. Long rebound chase down in the corner by Southeastern. They get it to 𝗗𝗏𝗏𝗃 in the lane. He'll put it up and in good. 10 points for Cody 𝗗𝗏𝗏𝗃. Back to a 20-point lead for Southeastern now with 5:20 to play. Isaac Jackson thought about the 3, gives it to Anderson. Anderson gets his man in the air. Left-handed hook shots up and in good. Cole Anderson off the bench with 6 now for the Weevils. It's 76-58. Weevils down by 18. Under 5 minutes to play. Brennan Burns with the dribble for Southeastern. Working there against 𝗗𝗏𝗃𝗏𝗃. As he'll start out here at midcourt. Goes around the screen to Briley. Dumps it off to him. Briley in the lane. Gets the fingertip up and rolled. It's good. Robert Briley. 14 in the game for him for Southeastern. Weevils back on the other end. Isaac Jackson for 3. Oh, my. He nails it from 3, and that's an NBA 3. Isaac Jackson with 21, make it 23 points in the game, and it's 78-61. Now, as Southeastern has the lead and the basketball in the front court. They go under 4:10 left to play here in the basketball game. Brennan Burns with the dribble, cut off, ball slipped out of his hands. Anderson with a loose basketball ahead to Booker. Booker outside to Jackson. Leave it with Booker in the left corner to King. King's three is on the way. It won't go, and the rebound comes off on the offside to Southeastern Oklahoma. The Savage Storm will slow it down. Brennan Burns will stand here at midcourt and dribble the basketball till we get down to about 10 seconds on the shot clock, unless he's contested. There we go, down to 12. Now he starts his move. Burns drives in the corner. He leaves it with Briley for three, and it's good. Robert Briley hits a three. Man, 15 threes in the game for Southeastern. It is 81-61. Back to a 20-point lead for Southeastern. Isaac Jackson open for a three off the screen, and it's good. Isaac gets the three. He's got 26. We got 3:04 left to play in the basketball game. It's 81-64. A timeout on the floor. Southeastern leading the Boll Weevils. We're back after this timeout.
Of Arkansas, Monticello, and proud UAM graduate from the class of 1973. UAM is a destination for learning, and not just for our region. In fact, current UAM students come to Southeast Arkansas from more than 39 states in the country. With students in Crockett, McGee, Monticello, and online, we offer more than 70 affordable and recognized programs of study. More than 19,000 alumni living all over the world are proud to be united at UAM. We want you to be a part of our UAM family. Visit uamont.edu for more information.
Maxwell Hardwood Flooring in Monticello is a proud sponsor of this athletic event. Building a strong team takes commitment and hard work, and Maxwell Hardwood Flooring understands the concept of teamwork. Whether it's building the finest hardwood flooring in the nation or having a winning team, it takes teamwork and dedication to get the job done. Be a part of a winning team by following your favorite team and joining your friends at Maxwell Hardwood Flooring and wishing them the best.
81-64. Southeastern Oklahoma State leads it here. Weevils have cut into the lead a little bit. The biggest lead has been 23. But they have shot lights out here at Steelman Fieldhouse on the road. 32 of 51. That's 63% for the ball game. They are shooting 52% from three-point range. That's 15 of 29. So 45, over half of their points have come from beyond the arc. Neither team shot a lot of free throws. Southeastern's 2 of 6. UAM 7 out of 10. The Weevils, 26 of 57 from the floor. That's 46%, or 5 of 9 from beyond the arc, 57 or 56%. We've out-rebounded them 27-22. We have one less turnover than they do. It's just they have nailed the three-pointers all evening long. Pretty reminiscent to the last time these two teams played. UAM led 38-31 at the half. Last time they played, back on January 13th, they ended up losing 85-69 as Southeastern got hot. We knew they could shoot the threes, and they have. It'll be Southeastern basketball as we come out of the timeout. Under 3 minutes left to play. Brennan Burns guarded out there by Donovan Cooper. Burns still with the dribble. Bounce pass to Briley at the elbow. In the corner it goes to Conda for three. It won't go. Donovan Cooper with a rebound for the Boll Weevils. 2:40 to play in the game. Cooper drives down the right side. Back out front it comes to Jackson. Isaac now to Wesley Booker. An open look at a three. It's short. No good. Rebound. Southeastern will have it. Landon Condiff got the rebound. He'll get it ahead to Cody Cloat. Ball is loose on the floor, and Wesley Booker goes hard into the scorer's table over there. He just plays lights out. Ball got knocked out of bounds, I believe, by the Boll Weevils. Wesley says he's okay. 2:16 left to play here in the basketball game. It's going to be Southeastern basketball. 81-64. They'll inbound right in front of the scorer's table. As they look to get it in. They get it in to Burns. Brennan Burns guarded out there by Donovan Cooper. Burns with the dribble. 12 to shoot now as he'll still have the dribble. Now he starts his move with 10. Around the screen he goes. And going to give it up to Briley, and then they called a foul before that happened on Donovan Cooper. That'll be his second personal, Donovan's second personal. It's only the 6th team foul. Both teams will be on the 1-and-1 bonus with a minute 59 left to play in the game. Southeastern with a fresh 20 on the shot clock. They get it in to 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥 gives it up to Burns again. Burns, 8 seconds to shoot. 4 seconds. Burns still with the dribble, goes into the paint at the buzzer, and it's a shot clock violation unless they called the foul. They did. Oh, wow. Called the foul there at the end. Cooper thought he had all ball. Coach Tapp thought he had all ball. But they called the foul on Donovan Cooper. With a minute 39 left to play, we'll send Brennan Burns to the free throw line for the first time this evening. He's been to the line. He makes that free throw. 12, 18, 19 points in the ball game for Brennan Burns. Gives them an 82-64 lead. Misses the second free throw, and Wesley Booker's there to get the rebound. A minute 35 left to play. Isaac Jackson with the dribble. Goes baseline. Almost lost a handle on it. Gives it up to Anderson. Anderson to Booker. Booker in the corner to King. Out front to Jackson. Isaac drives down the right side. High off the glass. Won't go. A whistle and a foul called. And Isaac's going to get to go to the free throw line and shoot a couple of free throws. It's a foul going to be called on Kyle Leslie. Two-shot foul for Isaac Jackson at the line. Isaac with 20 points in the ball game, make it 21 as he makes the first free throw. That'll make it 82-65. Second free throw's on the way, and it is good. And you got both of them to go. 22 points for Isaac. He's going to sit down. Cam Rhodes is going to check in for the Boll Weevils. He'll get to see his first action tonight with a minute 17 left to play. Briley, they get it in the corner. Now Southeastern slows it down. Southeastern called a quick timeout just to make a substitution. But everybody's going to go to their benches with a minute 12 left to go. It is 82-66. They're going to call it a 30-second timeout. 82-66. At halftime, it was 44-36. Southeastern led by 8. So they've outscored us, 38-30. Here in the second half, and have taken this lead. Yeah. All right, out of timeout. Some fresh players in for Southeastern Oklahoma. Some guys that don't get to see much playing time. We've got Santiago Gomez. He's played some tonight. Savage Storm will inbound it. They get it into Gomez. Gomez guarded there by Rhodes. Goes into the paint. Tries to dish it off underneath. Ball's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by UAM's Wesley Booker. A minute 2 left to play. Gomez will trigger it in for the Savage Storm. He'll get it in. Get it into Landon Condiff. Condiff down the perimeter. In the left corner, they get it to Leslie. 5 seconds. A long three-pointer on the way is good. by 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥, his third three of the game. That is 16 threes here in this ball game for Southeastern. Weevils almost throw it away. It's going to be knocked out of bounds off the leg of 𝗗𝗦𝗧𝗏 for Southeastern with 43 seconds remaining. Now Coach Kelly Green, he's going to clear the bench and got a whole new 5 coming in. Looks like, well, 4. I believe 𝗗𝗏 out there. Jalen Williams is in the ball game for them. Jalen Bridgman is in there. Number 55, Brady Brister. Weevils got it, front court. They go to King, now to Booker. Booker along the baseline, back out. King, he'll run it. Floater along the baseline from 12, no good. Rebound comes off to Southeastern. Shot clock is off. We're down to 20 seconds. It is 85-66. Southeastern with the big lead in the basketball. They don't even have to take a shot. We'll see if they do. 𝗗𝗏 penetrates in the lane. They kick it outside. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound, Donovan Cooper comes out of there with a rebound, and he's going to be fouled here in the backcourt by Jalen Williams. That'll be, we'll walk to the other end. That's the 9th team foul, and Donovan Cooper is going to get to go to the line. 85-66. Almost identical score the last time these two teams played. Donovan's at the line shooting the front end of a 1-and-1. First one is good. 85-67. Second free throw coming for Donovan Cooper. It's on the way. It's off the mark. No good. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch by Southeastern. With 1.4 seconds remaining, it is 85-67. Weevils inbound it. They let Rhodes try to shoot the final shot. It's partially blocked. No good. Our final score, UAM 67. Southeastern Oklahoma State 85 as the Savage Storm wins it. Again, the last time these two teams played, it was 85-69. So almost the same exact score, and almost the same thing happened as Southeastern, scored a lot of points in the second half. As they scored, was that 41 here in the second half? The Weevils end up scoring 31. Again, our final score, 85-67. Coach Tapp joins us on our postgame show. And Coach, boy, kind of like the last time we played them. They just came out, second half, shot lights out.
Yeah, I don't know what the turnover total was. I don't think we turned it over as bad.
No, I don't think so.
We had 10 turnovers, so if we'd have done that over there, we would have won. But, they just flamethrowed us, made 16 threes.
Yeah.
We had a hard time following game plan. We were a little complacent in some spots and didn't play particularly hard. Not a lot of ball pressure and skipping it, but they're really good, and that's what they do.
Well, they're tied for first place coming in. And again, they've been scoring a lot of points here tonight. As you said, we took care of the basketball a little better than we did. Last time we had 24 turnovers against them. We had 11 tonight, so that's, or I guess 10 tonight is all we had. But I don't know. It's hard to beat a team when they shoot that many threes in a ball game.
Yeah, and that's who they are and what they do, but we allow a lot of that as well.
All right, we lose a game here tonight. We fall to 7-8. We start looking toward the postseason. We got to win some games here. These final 7 coming out to stay in the hunt.
Yeah, I don't know how many we need to win. We looked at it in the last 6 years. I think the 8 seed has been 9 wins, and we're sitting at 7. But if we play like that, we won't get another one, so it won't matter.
But I looked at the remaining schedule coming up. Sometimes you say it doesn't get any easier. Maybe it gets a little bit easier for the Weevils.
Yeah, we're done with the top 3.
Yeah.
So with 7 to go, we're done with the top 3. And so, but the deal is, I don't know how tonight shook out, but we lost to the bottom 2 already on the road. So we have to play better. And I thought we had some really bad things tonight that have kind of been creeping back into. Remember, there are things that we did in November and December. And they're starting to creep back in. We just get a little complacent.
All right, we got another home game on Saturday. East Central will come to town on Saturday, so we'll look forward to talking to you then, hopefully after a win on Saturday.
Yeah, I hope so. Thank you.
Thank you. Coach Tapp joins us here on our postgame show. Looking at the final numbers for you, Southeastern ends up shooting 33 of 54 from the floor. That's 61%. They were 16 of 32 from downtown. That's 50%. And they were 3 of 8 from the free throw line. The Bo Weevils finished the night 26 of 59, 44% from the floor, 5 of 10 from three-point range, 50%, and 10 of 14 from the free throw line, 71%. Individually, Southeastern put 5 players in double figures as Kyle Leslie went 5 of 10 from beyond the arc. He finishes with 15. Brennan Burns, he finishes the night 8 of 12 from the floor, 18 points. Cody Cloette, 3 of 7 from downtown, 5 of 10 from the floor, 13 points for him. And Landon Condup, 5 of 9 from beyond the arc. That's 15 points for him. And then Robert Briley, his points came in the paint mostly. He was 7 of 7 from the floor, 1 of 1 from beyond the arc, 17 points. The Weevils, 2 players in double figures. Isaac Jackson finishes with 28. Zane Nelson finishes with 14. Wesley Booker finished with 9. 6 points for 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥. 6 points in the ball game for Cole Anderson, who came in off the bench. 2 points for Tyreon King. 2 points for Alex Brogdon. And 1 point apiece for Donovan Cooper and Tyron King. Weevils fall here tonight, 85-67 the final score, as the Weevils fall to 7-8. In conference play, 9-11 overall. Southeastern will improve to 12-3 in conference play, 16-7 overall. Congratulations to the Blossoms earlier tonight. UAM women got the win, 62-58. So congratulations for Coach Midlick and assistant coach Brazia Jones and the Blossoms for getting the win here at home. Don't forget, we're at home on Saturday. 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock are the tip-off times on Saturday. So I hope you'll make plans to join us right here at Steelman Fieldhouse. I'm Jimmy Sledge. If you can't make it, keep it right here on KHPM. We'll have the broadcast for you. For my partner back at the station, Mr. Jason Camden, I'm Jimmy Sledge. Good night, everyone.
All right, Captain.